The rain came down in sheets, drumming on the windshield like an urgent message. Wipers swiped back and forth in a steady rhythm as Caleb drove the winding country road home. He had stayed late at the office, again, and the promise of his warm apartment and leftover Thai food was the only thing keeping his eyes open. As he rounded a bend near Miller's Creek, his headlights caught something strange, a small figure standing just off the shoulder, soaked through, motionless. A kid. Caleb's heart jumped. He slowed down, squinting through the rain. The boy couldn't have been more than 10 years old, barefoot, wearing a thin white t-shirt clinging to his skin. He stood there with his arms wrapped around himself, staring down the road like he was waiting for something or someone. Caleb pulled over, hesitated for a second, then threw the car into park and stepped out. "Hey," he called over the rain. "You okay, kid?" The boy didn't move. Caleb walked closer, the cold rain instantly soaking through his jacket. "You lost? Where are your parents?" Still nothing. Now just a few feet away, Caleb knelt down. "What's your name?" The boy looked up slowly. His face was pale, lips slightly blue from the cold. But it was his eyes that made Caleb freeze, wide and distant, as if he was seeing through him. "I want to go home," the boy said softly. Caleb nodded quickly. "Okay, I can help you with that. My car's right over here. Let's get you warmed up." The boy hesitated, then took his outstretched hand. His fingers were ice. Caleb hurried them both back to the car, cranked the heat, and handed the kid his hoodie from a back seat. "What's your name?" Caleb asked again, watching the boy in the rearview mirror. "Eli." "All right, Eli. Do you know your address? Or your mom or dad's phone number?" Eli shook his head. "They won't be there." Caleb blinked. "What do you mean?" "They've been gone a long time." Something cold trickled down Caleb's spine, and it wasn't the rain. "Okay. Well, we'll call someone. The police can help. They can find where you belong." Eli just looked out the window, watching the rain slide down the glass. Caleb drove toward town, trying to get a signal. The radio cut in and out, then picked up a station faintly. A news report. 20 years ago tonight, body of 10-year-old Eli Granger found near Miller's Creek. Caleb's hands clenched the wheel. After he went missing during a heavy storm, his disappearance led to one of the largest searches in county history. The static returned. Caleb stared into the mirror. Eli was gone. The hoodie lay folded on the seat. The back seat was dry. The rain eased up as Caleb pulled onto the empty road again, heart pounding, the echo of those wide, distant eyes burned into his memory. And somewhere just past the curve near Miller's Creek, a small figure appeared again by the roadside, waiting.